Hello everyone. In this video, we will work with this example. We will find the coordinate of a centroid of a solid formed by revolving the area bounded by this function. So we have y equal to 7 minus x squared, x equal to 0 and y equal to 0. Because we are finding the coordinate of a centroid of a solid, we need to have the axis of rotation. So in this case, axis of rotation is given to us as the y-axis. So let's make sure that we indicate that, because the axis of rotation is the y-axis. So you know right away that the ordinate for x bar should be equal to 0, and the formula to find the y bar should be the mx divided by the mass. So that means you are going to work with the formulas from C to D, because we are working with the horizontal element in this case. So y times x squared dy, and divided by integral from C to D, and in this case should be x squared times dy, because this will be related to this method. Okay, again, we need to identify the area that we are working with. So here is my parabola opens down, x equal to 0, y equal to 0. So I'm working with this area. Axis of rotation is the y-axis. Therefore, is the horizontal element. In this way is dy. Okay, match the formulas that we need to use, and we also have to find the upper and the lower limit. So here is the 0, and this part here I can tell you that is equal to 7, and I will show you how to figure out it is equal to 7. Okay, so this is given to us. Okay, so y equal to 7 minus x squared, and then what we have is to see, given x equal to 0 here, you can just go ahead and substitute this x squared as 0, so that y equal to 7. So when x equal to 0, y is equal to 7. So that is the point that we have. So then we are going to work with y 1, this values from 0 to 7. Okay, from 0 to 7. Alright, so because we are working with this x squared, but it's given for us as this, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to solve for this y equal to 7 minus x squared. I'm going to solve for x squared. Okay, I'm solving for x squared, so that means I will have x squared equal to 7 minus y. And again, this is very important. We need to make sure that we get that correct. Okay, so now we substitute into the formulas. Okay, substitute into the formulas. Y bar equal to the integral from 0 to 7 of y times x squared dy divided by from 0 to 7 and x squared as dy. So I'm going to write it as y times x squared, so which is timing this part. So 7 minus y and dy. So if you do all of this step, you see that all the term as the integrand and the differential factors, they match, right? So the x squared is equal to 7 minus y already. Okay? Yep. Okay, it's very good. So now let's integrate. Actually not yet, because I need to multiply that inside the bracket. Okay, so I should have 7y minus y squared dy, and here it's just 7 minus y dy, integrate from 0 to 7. And let's just write it on the next page. Okay, so I should have y bar equal to the integral of 7y, okay, will be 7 over 2 y squared, subtract 1/3 y to the exponent 3, evaluate from 0 to 7, and the bottom is integral of 7 is the 7y, subtract a half of y squared, evaluate from 0 to 7. Okay, so let's figure out our f. So this will be f7, subtract f of 0. Again here, f7 subtract f of 0. What we want to check here is, because each of these terms has y in it, so that means our f0 will be equal to 0. So this will be equal to 0, and this is also 0. So I'm going to ignore this second part of the fundamental theorem. Okay, so now y bar equal to 7 over 2 times 7 squared, subtract 1/3 times 7 to the exponent 3. Okay, this will divide it by 7 times 7, subtract a half, 7 squared. Alright, okay, so what do we get? We should get this as 343 divided by 2, subtract 343 divided by 3, 49, subtract 49 over 2. Okay, so our y bar will be, I'm going to do step by step. I take common denominator, or you can just use your calculator. Okay, so this one is divided by 6, 686 divided by 6, and this one should be 98 over 2, subtract 49 over 2. So this one I should have, here I should have 49 divided by 2. Alright, so y bar will be equal to times 2 over 49, and then this and this cancel, should be 3, and this cancel, should be 7. So I should have 7 over 3 for y bar. Okay, so then you need to give it as a coordinate. Okay, so the centroid, so it's rotating about the y-axis, so your x should be 0, x bar should be equal to 0, so it should be 0, and then 7 over 3 as the answer. Alright, okay, so let's go back and see what we have done. Okay, again we are finding the coordinate of the solid, and when talking about the solid, just thinking about the volume, and that means the area revolving about the x-axis of the y-axis, and the formulas were related to the volume using this method. So in this case, we are having the axis of rotation as the y-axis, so you are going to pull these formulas out right away, and all you do is just find the mx and find the m. M in this case is the volume given to us. So let me show you on our formula sheet that I prepare for everyone. You can see that you can find all of these formulas right here. So the x squared and the y squared, and in here is very much similar to this method that we are talking about, okay? Because of the mass, so we are not talking about the pi in this case. Alright. Okay, just want to clarify with everyone how it's actually related to this method. Very much related to this method. Okay, so for this particular solid, the centroid should be equal to 0 for the x ordinate and 7/3 for the y ordinate. So the centroid will be equal to this. Alright. I have a few exercises asking everyone to work on. So make sure that you work on those exercises for more practice. Okay.